All right, ready to get underway. J.P. Crawford stepping in now for the Yankees.
Crawford.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, the catcher, Will Smith.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Pete Alonso.
One.
Here in San Diego and just getting started. In the dirt. The 2-1. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This is again 5 in a row. To the right side. Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Golden opportunity right here. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at the plate.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
That clips the zone. That's strike one. First and second, 2 down. That one fouled off.
Down, ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Now there's a bullet down the line.
Foul.
And foul ball. Left field. Smith coming on. He makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Three-two now.
Inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
That clips the corner. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Throws to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Lau at the plate.
That's a ball.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here at Petco Park, top of the second, Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees.
Yeah!
High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong gets under it. 1 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. On a line out towards center. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Eugenio Suarez. And that one fouled off. Strike 2. Fried measures 6 feet 4 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Swing and a ball popped up. Crawford under this one. Takes it in for the out. Andrew Vaughn now.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move to the alley. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the third out. Back here in San Diego, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, J.P. Crawford. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball, that's high. Ball.
And a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Smith on the run towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Will Smith.
Strike two. Swings here and blasts one left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Can't squeeze it, it bounces away. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
He's safe.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
First pitch swinging. And a 1-2. This to third. In time to Vaughn. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Ivan Herrera.
The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Way back there. And it's off the wall. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
He was all over that one. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
And he gets tied up right there. That one almost got him. Bunted back towards the mound. And that That's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. First and second, no outs. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
No, that's in.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
The count 2-1. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Swings through that one for strike one. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Out there to center. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. It's 2-1. Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, ha!
Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, and he hit him.
Take your base.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Brandon. Wow.
Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Late swing, foul to the left. That one fouled off, 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Wilson Contreras. Woodruff back to work.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and we're starting over.
That's the ball.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball there. Back up the middle and a base hit. And a man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Nope, that's in.
Inside. And it's 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Ball.
Runner on the move. Cut on and miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side. Down the line, and it's foul. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. Well,
Nope.
he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong moving under it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. In from third is the tying run.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
One out man at first. And now Dylan Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. That one missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One-two now. That one ripped. And there's 2 away. Will Smith to the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
On the ground to third. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Eugenio Suarez. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Right through there for a strike. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
For the Padres, the center fielder, number 4, Keith Crow Armstrong.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and there are 2 down. Andrew Vaughn digs in now, flied to right his first time. On the ground. And it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Petco Park. In now is the Yankees DH, Pete Alonso.
You know, these Yankees digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That's the ball.
Yankees up by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Popped in the air, left field. Smith has a beat on it, and there's one down. Contreras measures 6 feet even, 240 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Contreras now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And the 0-1. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. That one pulled foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
In the dirt, no movement on the base. It's ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Suarez throw to first in time. 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Cam Smith. Max Fried will go to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Strike on the inside corner.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
This one in the air center field and makes the grab. And there's one away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Jackson Merrill.
Hee-haw!
The Yanks leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Out to short, Crawford. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in San Diego. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One down. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tatis really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. J.P. Crawford will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases.
Ball, that's in.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. And gone! Pete Alonso. The next to hit.
The Padres, number 72, Rodriguez.
This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. They've hit another. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one moves his feet. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the hits just keep on coming. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong under it. And that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Otto Lopez. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto drifts towards it. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Brandon. Wow.
In there at the knees for a strike. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Got it. Good start for Max Fried.
Up next for the Padres.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and fouls one off. Now an 0-2 from Free. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. First and second, no outs here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Going 2 now. Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though.
Now this is through for a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's
a new arm. The game, the righty Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bases juiced, no outs. That one is absolutely belted. No one can get there. It falls in. One runs in, A second scores as well. Across is the runner from first. And they now lead by 9.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second. So up next for New York, Will Smith.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This to third. In time to Vaughn. Now 2 out.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Alonso.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. And that takes care of Alonso. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And it's fouled away. 0-1. This one in the air center field. Casey settles under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Foul ball.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Next for the Padres,
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Ivan Herrera. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here in San Diego, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Juan Soto.
That's the ball.
Estrada, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ripped into left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Tatis takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
This one in the air center field. That's out number 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. Man at second here with 2 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And now the 0-1. In the air, left field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Petco Park, digging in, Cam Smith.
Fielder, number 11, Cam Smith.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's in there.
Two.
Set down on strikes. That's his ninth strikeout so far.
Designated hitter, Jackson Merrill.
On the ground, right side. Torres fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next,
So back to the top of the order.
right
Up now, the Padre
fielder,
leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Junior.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hitting the air out to center field. Casey on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
And your final, 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.